There's not a gospel message per se in this production, but we do see hope at the end. Really want to be a part of what's happening here. So just being with students, to show them that we value what they're doing, to be part of what they're doing.
That is how we met. He came back and he played my stage fiance. So that was, I think, one of my first experiences was with him. I mean, I got to know several people initially from them coming back and them being involved with not just acting, but the design work or just contributing to even just projects. Anytime you're invited to work on a project, I think especially something that can be as intimate as theater can be, I think it's an honor to be remembered and invited to come back. I think too, remembering when you were a student, what did you need? Now you have that chance to give back to current students, but also to the program, to faculty.
We talk a lot about community among the cast having a more significant role this time around. I think we both now realize the importance of communication among the cast and trusting each other. You know, you're learning life skills in the theater, learning how to work together, creating a community, you know, for the short amount of time to tell a story. You know, in the moment I might become frustrated, and then I step back and think, okay, I wonder how many exams they had today. I wonder, you know, what are the pressures in the dorm? Just understanding those pressures, being reminded of those pressures. You know, it's easy for us to come on board and then think, well, we work full-time jobs and we, you know, have a house to maintain. But no, the students are under just as much pressure.
They're probably under more pressure.
Probably more. Yeah.
Probably more. This time last year, I was having my thyroid removed because of a cancer found on there. God gave a really good recovery process for that. The surgery was kind of the end of big things I had to deal with. I mean, I do think that you can be stopped by things, even just fear of something that might happen. And I guess we just kind of normally go for it and try not to let the fear of the unknown stop things.
For the last 7 years, I've taught at local community colleges, Tri-County Technical College,
Public speaking.
Greenville Tech,
Yeah.
teaching public speaking. So I was just always super intimidated because it didn't come easy to me. It's been a journey, definitely, and kind of cool to see, you know, the fears of college and the things that I was really insecure about are things that God has used in my life to grow me. So that's been cool. And those were both facilitated by connections from the university as well.
Yeah.
Greg Kielmeyer helped me make connections at Tri-County Tech. And then Dr. David Burke actually hired me at Greenville Tech. So you know, the network is large, and I think it's important to press into that. When I was a student, I was so laser focused on getting the degree, right? Jumping through all the hoops, the syllabi, all the things, just the to-do list. I'd like to think that we could help with that in some small way in being part of something like this. I would encourage grads to jump in where they can. It's just a great way for them to see that the world is broader and bigger than this campus, and you're going to finish one day and you're going to go on. The body of Christ is large, and we need each other to help in that growth process.
I think some of it goes back to, can you really relate to the story? Is this also kind of your story? So I do think it might be difficult in some sense for people if they are watching maybe what they grew up in or something very close to home. And if you are like me and this is not necessarily your background, I think it helps you relate to people you're roommates with, people you're going to marry into maybe a family like this, and to start thinking about the importance of an intentional family. You don't just affect just yourself, you affect everyone around you. But I do hope they see the hope of the gospel in it, and the need for forgiveness. It's made me ask the question, is my selfishness, am I allowing that to take on my life? Is that impacting others around me?
The importance of the text is really why we're doing this. It's why we're here. It's not always a trite Sunday school answer. Jesus being nailed to the cross was messy, but I hope they walk away being reminded of who they were and the messiness of the gospel, what it took for us to be redeemed. I appreciate the university helping me press into my faith and not being satisfied by shallow, trite answers to life. And I think this is that play. It does not give you a beautifully wrapped package at the end. There's still some angst, there's still some uncertainty, but there is hope. And that is life, and I think the university helped me see that, and I appreciate them helping me become a thinker. I think that's important.